Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Divas Empowered Network, a channel where we aim to help women find and build their beauty confidence from inside out. I am Niasha, I'm the Mama Diva herself, and today we're going to talk about working from home. Now, before I get into the meat and two veg of the matter, I would like to do a bit of housekeeping. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for popping by, and please do consider subscribing to this channel and turning your notifications on so that you would know when content is posted. If you're a regular viewer, thank you so much for joining me, and please note that you are greatly appreciated. Now into content for today. As you may or may not know, I work from home. I run two businesses from home, my makeup beauty business as well as my YouTube channel and my mentorship coaching business. Now, working from home is not an easy task. It takes a lot of discipline, but a lot of women now are working from home because it's a way to find the family life balance. It's either a way for them to take their corporate jobs and work from home more so they can look after their children, or the big thing that is happening now is network marketing, where a lot of women are merging being housewives and mums with running profitable six-figure businesses. And finally, a lot of women are providing their own products and services and doing that from home. Working from home, you can cut down on your cost, you can cut down on overhead costs, rent, electricity bill, and all of that jazz. And you can also be a mom and a wife at the same time. But hold on. We as women have to learn to draw the distinction between being a mother and a wife and being an entrepreneur. And a lot of time what we find is if we're not careful, we would not find that balance, and either we find ourselves chasing our feet, working these extra long hours and not having things right. Now, I have been doing this type of work from home model for a very good, over 4 or 5 years. I've been doing that model. And although I don't have babies anymore, my girls are now 17 and 25. Yes, mama looks young, but I don't have the baby to balance. I do have other things. I do a lot of charity work, and I've got friends, so I like to be the lady that lunches sometimes. But if I don't work, I don't eat. And that's what you find with a lot of us who work from home. So today I am going to give you a few tips, and it's not the be all and end all, but just a few tips for you to know how to make working from home a success. Tip number 1, get up, get dressed, and show up. Now, with these tips, I would elaborate in them in further videos, but just to say that your mindset is everything. And because you're at home, it doesn't mean you have to stay in your bed with your pajamas on all day. I will touch on that in the follow-up video to this series. Secondly, have a schedule. A schedule is everything. I break my day down hour by hour to know exactly what I'm going to do. There's time for housework, there's time for washing, there's time for business, there's time for lunching with friends. And again, we would talk about that in a later video. I would give you different tips and tricks as to blocking your time. Tip number 3, have a clear work, home area, even if it's the side of the kitchen table, or if you are blessed to have an office in your house where you can go in and sit there and work. That would help make your business very, very successful working from home. Tip number 4, turn off the daytime telly. Yes, as women, I know we like to think we can multitask. However, you would get a lot more done if when you are working, you are working. And you know there's a saying, if you treat it like a hobby, it pays like a hobby. If you treat it as a business, it pays like a business. Tip number 5, your mindset is everything. Take a few minutes, half an hour every single day to develop your mind so that you start work every day in the frame of mind that you are not an employee, you're an entrepreneur and businesswoman. Because when you take the leap, if you're taking the leap from working for someone to working for yourself, it's a completely different ball game, and your mindset has to be totally different. And your final bonus tip in the first part of this series is, at the end of your day, ask yourself, would I pay me for the day's work that I have just done? If I employed her, would I pay her for what she did today? Well, I know it is a tough question, but unless you're prepared to answer these questions, you would not be successful running a business from home. Thank you so much for joining me for the first episode in this series on tips and tricks for working from home. Hope you enjoyed the content that I have put out for you. If you do, please do consider subscribing to this channel. See you in my next video. Remember, ladies, you're all fit, fierce, and absolutely fabulous, darling. Bye bye.